my name is Carmin and I'm going to do a speech today to pay tribute to Michael Jackson. If I were to ask you to think about or name the single most influential person of pop culture in America, for many people, Michael Jackson would be what would come to mind. As for me, I know that he would be what would come to my mind. Throughout pop culture, many artists have come and gone, but Michael Jackson's impact on pop culture will remain forever. As Tom Hawking stated in Flavor Wire, MJ should be remembered as one of the most spectacular musical talents who's ever lived, an endlessly gifted singer, dancer, and songwriter. Certainly we've all had an artist of some sort have an influence in our lives and emotions. Having a background in music and dance, Michael Jackson's work has been a major influence in my life today and in the past years. I would like to pay tribute to this idol. Michael Jackson was a musical icon that had an impact on my life as well as many others through his music, dance, and passion for entertaining. Michael Jackson, the king of pop, was a musical legend. His signature sounds made him unique and stand out among other musical performers. Everyone that has ever heard Michael Jackson sing will always relate his various signature sounds as one of his stamps in music. Michael Jackson used his music to speak his message for world peace today and then. Many of Michael Jackson's songs were used as his political voice to speak of his views for hope of world peace. Now I want to tell you a few of the many ways Michael Jackson revolutionized dance. Michael Jackson was an icon in the world of dance. One of Michael Jackson's most famous dance moves that people all over the world will forever remember is the moonwalk, as y'all all I'm sure can remember, and probably have done at least once in your lifetime. The moonwalk was known as Michael Jackson's signature dance move and revolutionized the dancing world. Many artists today consider Michael Jackson their icon and mimic his dance moves. People like Chris Brown, Neo, Bruno Mars, Usher, Justin Timberlake, and many of the other pop culture singers and dancers I could continue to name have looked up to Michael Jackson before and even after their fame. On an interview with MTV, Usher stated that he wouldn't be who he was today without MJ's influence. Some moves like sliding across stage, the crotch grab, and standing on their tiptoes are some of the moves that can still be incorporated by many famous performers and artists today. Being a dancer since I was around 2.5 years old, Michael Jackson has always played a major role in my dance career as well as many other dancers. Michael Jackson's performances were entertaining and always unforgettable. Michael Jackson wanted everyone to be as moved by his performances as he was because every aspect of his performance was a message to his fans through his music and his dance. He always gave it his all when performing for his fans because every single fan was important to him. In his movie, This Is It, which I'm sure most of you have seen, you can see all that he put into his performances and how long he rehearsed and to make sure everything was perfect for his fans. He shows how much he put into a performance, how he choreographed mainly most of every dance move, everything. It shows all that in his movie, This Is It. He wanted everyone to be as moved by his performance as he was because every aspect of his performance was for a specific reason. And there's many of his songs like in his movie This Is It, he tells the reason behind a lot of the songs that he was singing and why the show went the way that it did and why he wanted to do a certain dance move because he felt the passion and the connection between the dance move and his music. In addition to all of Michael Jackson's imprints in music and dance around the world, he also put a tremendous amount of passion into his performances, like I just stated. There's no question that Michael Jackson was one of the greatest talents that the world has ever known. He has affected many generations of music listeners and has had a positive impact on the world of music as a whole. Michael Jackson is a public figure that has become a part of both our milestones and everyday moments. Although we probably never got to know him personally, everyone is able to relate to him because of the gifts and talents that he shared with the world and have become a memorable part of our life experience. Although Michael Jackson has passed away now, his musical gifts and talents continue to influence many of the listeners and performers today. And you can see that I wore the glove to demonstrate some of the style that he always incorporated too. And that was one of the things that most people remember about him. And he used to wear the white socks and a bunch of other things that made him stand out amongst all the other singers and dancers. So I hope that I've done justice for Michael Jackson and paying tribute to him. So thank you for listening. They're all still here.
Nobody left.